Buddy, here we are in the Swiss Alps today. I like to get around. Let's go ahead and get started with a little warm up. We'll start with rotations. Look in the direction you're going. Today's going to be mostly a combination strength and balance routine. We'll do a couple strength exercises and then a balance exercise and just kind of alternate that way. Up and over. Got my cat friend Uber with me again today. I'd hate to move the cat. We'll let him just hang out. Toe touch, reach up. In and out. Uber's more of a forest cat. So last time we were at the beach, but this is more his environment. He's got hair between his toes and things like that to keep him warm, and a big tail that acts like a scarf. Go ahead and press down and heel touch. And reach up. All right, roll the hips around. Other direction. All right, so go ahead and get your equipment out. We're going to start with the weights. All right, so you got your weights. Let's go ahead and start with squats. So today what I want you to focus on is sitting back with these squats. When you sit back, it actually works these quadricep muscles more than if you think about going straight down. So it's really, the focus should be just putting your rear back and then coming up. It doesn't matter how far you go down, but sitting back to a point maybe where your knees would start to go forward and then coming back up. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. And really focus on sitting back. Good, 3 more. All right, and then we're gonna go up to the balls of the feet as we press the weights up to the sky. Exhale on the way up. Three more. Good, and then we have lat raises with side kicks. And what I want you to do is do them slow so that you're really working on your balance. And then look to the side, working your neck each way, looking to the side. Exhale up, inhale down. That one's kind of hard to do breathing wise because you typically feel like when you expand, you should inhale, but you want to exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 2 more. All right, so let's go back through those squats. Sitting back, pressing up. Five more. Looking good. All right. So let's go up to the calves again, up to the balls of the feet. Pressing up. Four more. All right, good. And then we're kicking to the side, nice and slow. Look to the side as well. Exhale up, inhale down. Four more. Good. All right, and so for balance this round, we're going to put one foot in front of the other. And you can have the weights in your hand or not. You might need to hold on. What we'll do is cross the weights, and then you're going to look to one side each time. Inhale, exhale. Good, and then switch feet. You could even go back even further. It'll make it harder. Excellent. All right, so then let's go ahead and have a seat. Stick with the weights, and we're going to do chest pressing. So scoot up on your chair a little bit, and then lay back. Have your palms facing out. You can bring the elbows down a little bit, and then press up and together, coming down and out, feeling a little bit of a stretch of the chest as you come down. Keep your back nice and straight. Three more. Good. All right, and then we'll do rowing. We're going to have the palms facing back. Keep the back nice and straight. Flare the elbows out. Five more. Exhale up. Good. And then we'll go back to chest press. Up and together. Five more. Good job. Let's go ahead and go back to rowing. Keep the back nice and straight. Flare the elbows out. Five more. Good. Very nice. Let's go ahead and move on to the band. And we're going to put the band underneath the feet. Cross the handles in the middle and grab with the opposite hand. Have your feet fairly wide for more intensity. Keep your back nice and straight, and you're just going to pull it right to your hips. Think about lifting the chest as you squeeze the shoulder blades in the back. And drive the hands more down than up. Relax the shoulders. Five more. Exhaling as you pull back, inhale as you go forward. Excellent. All right. And then take the band handles out so you have your hands to the side. Imagine you're riding a motorcycle. You're just going to rev it up. Just moving at the wrist, pulling those hands back. Working the forearm muscles. Five more. Keep good posture. Good. So let's go back to another round of each of those. Start with the row, pulling it back. Five more. Excellent. All right, so go ahead and set your band down for now. You might just lay it on the back of your chair because we'll probably get to it in just a little bit again. We're going to work on some balance. So let's go ahead and come over to the side of our chair and we'll do a single leg balance. You could do it like a tree pose. You could have your hands out here. Now, if you want more intensity, just look at your hand and bring it to your nose. And then look at your hand as it comes back out. Other side, look at the hand, bring it to the nose. And then look at it as it comes back out. It'll make it harder. Just alternate back and forth if you're trying to challenge yourself. Hold for just a little bit longer. Two more. Bringing the hands in and out. Excellent. All right, relax those shoulders. Coming around to the other side here. And find your tree pose first. Make sure you've got body alignment. You don't want to sink into the hip. Really get the body alignment, string attached to your head, pull yourself up. Have your hands out here if you like. And then start doing the drill, one hand in and looking at it the whole time. And just, if you lose it, just pick it back up and keep trying. Don't worry about it. One more. All right, great. Let's roll the hips around just to loosen that up. The direction. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to deadlifts with the band. So when you're doing these deadlifts, you're going to put the band underneath your feet and make sure it's totally underneath there. You don't want the band to slip out and hit you in the face. And then what you're going to do is choke up on it or grab down a little lower. Come on up, make sure you have a lot of tension on there. And then you're just going to lean forward, pushing the hips back, and then pulling the hips forward. Keeping the legs straight and the back straight the whole time. Exhale up, inhale down. Bring those hips all the way up so you're standing all the way straight up and then back down. Gonna work your glutes, your hamstrings, and your lower back. 5 more. Good. And then we're gonna move to a bicep curl. You can balance on this one if you like. We're gonna be moving the band to where it makes it to where you like to do it, tension-wise. Make it somewhat tense. Curling up, and then if you wanna raise the leg up, you can do that too. All the way down with the arm, all the way up. Keep the elbow down. Last 2. Good, let's try the other side. Make sure it's underneath your foot really well. You don't want it to hit you in the face. Hold the leg up, curling up. Exhale as you come up. Last 2. Good. And then we're gonna move to triceps. Pretty much the opposite. We're gonna put it over the shoulder up high and then put the hand through the back side of the handle. You want the palm facing down. Then grab on in the front, anchor it down to your shoulder, and then pressing straight down. Do a few of those. And then if you like, you can balance again. Come up nice and slow. Five more. Perfect. All right, let's try the other side. So put it over the shoulder, put the hand through the back side of that handle, grab in front, good posture, and then pressing down. Working your triceps, the back of the arm. Exhale as you press down. Last 2. Excellent. All right, let's run back through those 3. Start with the deadlift. One more time on these. Grab up pretty far down. Grab down pretty far. Get your tension on there, and just sitting back and forth. Relax the shoulders. It's just the legs moving. No arms involved. Exhale up, inhale down. Keep the back nice and straight. Four more. Perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to bicep curl with the balance. Find your spot there. Test it out a little bit before you balance. And then bring a knee up if you like. One more. All right, other side. Good job. Find your spot there, do a couple. Find your balance. 5 more. Excellent. All right, let's move on to triceps again. Over the shoulder, put the hand through the backside, grab on the front, and just pressing down. Three more. Good. All right, other side. Last time I was raising the opposite leg. This time I happen to be raising the same leg. That's a little different. Try either way. 5 more. Excellent. All right, let's grab the ball. We'll kind of finish up with the ball here. And so you're going to put the ball at your lower back area, right around here, and then have a seat with it. We'll start with wood chop sit-ups. You're going to lay back, exhale as you come up, inhale as you come back. By pulling the belly button in as you sit up. Go back a little slower. We'll do 10 more. Nice and slow like that. Three more. Good. All right, take the ball to upper back, shoulder blade level, and then press back, and then relax. Exhale, inhale. Working core here, front of the belly, and then back, lower back. 8 more. Exhale, hold. Inhale, relax. One more. All right. So now what I want you to do is put the ball right around here at your lower back, basically, and then scoot right into it. And then we're just going to push the lower back into the ball and then relax. The pelvic bowl will tilt forward and then back. Exhale, inhale. Think about pulling the belly in. Exhale, inhale. Belly to spine. Inhale, exhale. Coordinate it with the breath. Last two. Good. All right, back to sit-ups, pretty much the same spot with the ball. Inhale back, exhale forward. But the difference on this one is you might want to scoot yourself up a little bit more so you're not right up in the ball. That way you're going to end up working your sit-up a little bit more. Exhale forward, inhale back. Good, 10 more, going back a little slower again. Exhale up, inhale slowly back. Exhale up, inhale, slow inhale as well. Coordinate the breath. Last two. Good, and then scoot back a little bit. Take the ball to upper back. Press back into it, shoulder blade level with the ball. Exhale, inhale. Hold, inhale. 'Excellent. All right, and then put the ball at your lower back area, scooch right into it, and then you're gonna press your your lower back into the ball, and then relax. Hips tilt forward, and then back. Exhale, inhale. 4 more. Lots of repetition of these kind of things. Just little muscles working, but you don't want to work them too hard. Just work them a little longer. So let's go ahead and stand up. We're going to finish with a balance exercise, and then we'll close up with some stretching. So what we're going to do is put the ball just above the knee, and we'll balance like so, just holding the ball there. And then if you feel good enough there, go ahead and squeeze the ball. About 20 squeezes. It changes things. 10 more. Good. All right, I'm gonna try the other side. Just above the knees there with the ball. All right, find your balance first, and you can just go with that if you need to. If you're feeling even more comfortable, go ahead and do those squeezes. Five more. Good. All right, we're gonna try that one more time each side. Find your balance. Hold there if that's the best you can do. Do the squeezes if you like. Good. All right, other side. And begin. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and have a seat. We'll stretch out a little bit, and then we'll close up. So we're gonna begin with a cross leg stretch, just like so. And then lean into it with your back nice and straight. And just take a few deep breaths, just relaxing. Allow your muscles just to relax and let go. And then pull the knee in across the shoulder. You're going to wrap your arm around if you can, or just pull it in. And then look to the side, good posture. Take a few breaths there. All right, we'll go ahead and try the other side. Crossing the legs, leaning forward with the back straight. All right, and then hug up a little bit. Pull the leg in, look to the side. Nice, easy breathing. Just enjoy your breath. Relax. Just let it all go. Okay, and then we'll face this side. Putting one leg back, really pushing your heel back so you stretch the front of this hip. Reaching up with the hand, reaching up and back, stretching the belly. Breathe deep in the stomach area. One more breath. Okay, and then bring both feet to the side. We're going to rotate back. Grab the chair and pull yourself around. Be careful, you don't want to break a bone or anything. Just do what's best for you. Especially if you have osteoporosis, you don't want to hurt anything. Take a couple deep breaths. All right, and then we'll come back to center. Inner thigh stretch. So your toes are turned out. Make your feet and legs as wide as you can. And then keep your back straight as you lean into it, stretching your thighs. Come down to the ankles with your hands if you're comfortable, or you can go back to the other one. Take a couple deep breaths there. Just relax. All right, roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. And then we're going to face this side. One leg back. Really push the heel back. Reach up with the other arm. Same arm as the leg that's back. Reaching up and back, taking deep breaths in the belly. Okay, and then we'll come to the side. Sitting up nice and tall, twisting and turning, pulling around and twisting behind you. Take a few breaths. All right, back to center. Now just put your right leg out, toes up. Deep breath in and exhale. Coming forward, taking your chest to your toes, stretching the back of your leg. Relax your back, reaching further. Okay, try the other side. Deep breath in and exhale. Chest to toes. And then go ahead and reach further, relax the back. All right, sitting back, we got a couple more stretches. Tricep, pushing the elbow back. I'm gonna sit back all the way so I can even use the chair as leverage, opening up the chest and triceps. Take a couple deep breaths there. And other side. Okay, and then last we have the neck stretches. Leaning to the side, just stretching your neck out. Hold on, let gravity do the work. Just relax the neck. Take a few breaths. And try the other side. Relax the neck. The only thing tight is the hand holding on. All right, and then looking side to side, pull the head back and just go side to side. And then looking down, and then move the head up and then back down to the front, over to ear to shoulder, and just go back and forth. Inhale, ear to shoulder. Exhale down to the front. Inhale, other side. Exhale down the front. Inhale over one more time. Exhale down. Inhale over. Exhale down. All right. Great job today. Let's go ahead and just close with a couple deep breaths. Find your posture and just come to heart center. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you all again, and we'll see you next time.